Welcome to Whiskey Oval underscore TV. Allied Pro Late Model Racing. Here with my co-host, Kyle. What's up, Kyle?
Nothing much, man.
Dude, these guys are already stacked up. We're already about to go racing here at Volusia Speedway Park. Jack Weaver on pole, Travis second, Mark. We got Nicholas Ramsey, and Michael here in the party. Here's the grid. Native Pride Racing is on that pole. Races brought to you by the Mid-South Dirt Slingers, an esports race team. Go check them out on Facebook. New YouTube channel is up as well. And that crisp 1080p that YouTube provides. Very cool, man. So, Kyle, what do we got here, man? We got 3 heat races.
Yep, we got 3 heat races here. These are going to be 8-lap heat races, and everybody will transfer to the feature here tonight.
3 heat races. Everyone transfers in. The green flag is out, and we're underway with heat race number 1, lap number 1 of the night, and Jack Weaver. He's going to lead this thing down the backstretch. Travis is sitting in second. Nicholas is down on the bottom side in that double O machine. He's going to try to squeeze right in third place, and Jack Weaver's going to lead lap number 1.
And we already looking like Daytona out here at Volusia. Not much action going on here yet, but again, your top 3 are going to be Jack Weaver in the 34 car running that middle line, coming out on lap number 3.
Has about a 1-second gap lead. Everyone kind of running that middle line, not so much a high side, but Kyle, one thing I noticed about this track is it flattens up, or it flattens out right next to that wall.
Yeah, it's definitely a different track than the other ones. Again, Volusia's down there in Florida, so I actually have never ran this track on iRacing, so seeing this track is all new for me, and I'm hoping to learn a lot of things here tonight and use it in, when I get out here in our race car.
Best lap time, 17.002 by the man out front, to Jack Weaver. Kind of has his own cushion, has a pretty good gap right behind him. Rounding out the field, though, is a 222 machine of Michael. Nicholas Ramsey sitting back in 4th place. And Nicholas is rounding out top 3.
These drivers are super comfortable already in heat number 1. No sliders, nobody's near each other. And as you already see, looking at the track here, it's already kind of getting that black slickness coming into turns 1 and 2 on that front stretch. You see Jack Weaver just went over that. That is starting to get slick there, and that could make a big difference in the next 2 heats.
Jumping right inside the cockpit, looking right out of the visor there. See how this track is getting burnt in, as he's going to click off another lap, and the white flag is going to wave. Jack Weaver ripping the lip. He's about probably 1 lane from as high as he could possibly go before it flattens out. And yeah, man, turns 3 and 4. That entry is getting pretty shiny.
And there you go, number 34, Jack Weaver crossed that finish line, position number 1. Following him is Travis in that number 9, and number behind him is that 18 of Nicholas, and that will round out your top 3 cars here in heat number 1.
Heat number 1 went nice and smooth for a lot of these guys, man. Just had to do what they had to do, and Brian just brought it home.
It was almost like hot laps there. Just another. Everybody was kind of spread out, and I guess it was just more of a practice for them.
Trying to adjust something really quick. Alert box, I need you down, man. You're a little bit too high. All right, here we go. Grid for heat race number 2 up on our screen. Colton Malone, Colin, Nathan, Corey with Mid-South Dirt Slingers. He'll be starting in 4th. Number 92, and Bryce. He'll be rounding out the field there in 5th place. Race mode, live mode, TV number 2. Got some cool camera angles here tonight. I was messing around with them before the heat started. Here's pit lane number 1 here in turns 1 and 2, as these guys will try to slide right across. And then pit lane number 2. It's kind of an outside zoom shot down turns 3 and 4, man. You can kind of see how much banking this place actually has. It kind of seems a little bit flat on the other camera angles, but here in this zoom, you can definitely tell how much banking Volusia Speedway Park has.
Yeah, definitely here coming out of these turns. But here we go. We are going green already, and Colton Malone, the number 10 car, will fire these guys off. Lap number 1, 8 laps here to go. Everybody will transfer to the feature.
Nathan down on the bottom side in that all blue number 5 machine Red Bull car. We got a car sideways. It's going to be Bryce. Slams the inside wall on that driver's side door. Corey Austin. He was in that too, but he kind of escaped there in 4th place. And number 5 and Nathan is still down on the bottom side trying to battle for the lead.
Number 5 and number 10 are going to be drag racing down the back stretch. The number 10 of Colton Malone going to be on that top side. Below him is going to be the Colin of the 15 car as they come into lap number 3.
Sitting there in 2nd place, Colton Malone is being dedicated to that high and scary side. He's getting a little bit too sideways, but he gets that good run down this D-shaped oval. But Nathan is still leading this thing. And here comes a number 15 up on the scoring tower, but number 39 down on the door panel of that car as they go down turns 1 and 2.
Let's take a look at that number 5 car here, Jacob. Nathan Waddle. He is running almost a different line than everybody. It's almost like a slider line. He's kind of sliding up into those turns there, but in 3 and 4, that was different. He did just want to stick to that bottom side. Now he is gaining on all these drivers.
He holds the best lap time with a 16.905, and he has a gap of about a point to 6 in that all Red Bull machine. And Colin is now in 2nd place. Corey Austin has moved himself up to 3rd place.
Looking like heat number 1 out here. Drivers are starting to spread out here now, and it looks like we're going to have a clean race coming with 2 laps to go in heat number 2.
Colton Malone is out of this race. He's there in the pits. Don't know exactly what happened to Colton Malone. These guys are getting a little bit spread out. I'll see if I can bring this replay really quick while we're still under green. Colton Malone, that number 0 car, is up there on the high side, going around turns 1 and 2. And then 92 just starts creeping up there on the high side, and 00 got spun right around, but back to live mode, back to race mode. White, the flag is out. Nathan still has a comfortable lead going turns 3 and 4. And he's going to bring this thing home with the checkered flag in this heat race. Colin 2nd, Corey Austin 3rd, and Bryce 4th. And Colton Malone rounding out the field.
What a great race there by Nathan. He just kind of stuck to his line, and he was able to get it done here in heat number 2.
Looks like he gained 2 spots since the initial green flag. So yeah, there's definitely some room to pass in these Pro Dirt late models.
I think we got a 2-lane track here, Jake. I think that we'll finally be able to have a 2-lane track. You know, there at Lernerville was only at the top there, but I think we'll have something here for something on the bottom and something on the top.
One thing I'm really kind of curious about, man, is this new update of iRacing. And I know they updated some dirt tracks or the physics or whatever you want to call it to some of these tracks, man. I'm kind of curious if these lanes are going to kind of switch up on these guys.
Yeah, every update that comes out for iRacing for dirt, it always makes the cars different, but it's always better. Every update that has come out and I've gotten to go out on the track, it just always feels better. It feels more real and more realistic, and I think that can make a driver faster, knowing when you're about to spin out or knowing when you're understeering. So these updates are definitely helping out these dirt drivers.
I hear that the bottom line is staying with a little bit more tackiness in the later part of the A main, but we'll see if that holds true here at Volusia Speedway Park, as Jason Butterfield, number 93 from New York, he'll be on our pole. Edward Hotheads Racing, he'll be on the outside of him, number 21. Joey Reese, number 62, he'll be in 3rd place. Outside of him is Ross Massa Jr., I believe that's how you say that, number 39. And Dill from the Northwest, number 27, rounding out the field in 5th place. I'm pretty sure I got Trading Paints working just right. But if I don't, one of these guys in the Allied, shoot me a message here on Discord. which Jonathan Wiley just did, and he said, yeah, that's his car. So the number 93 of Jason, man, just a classic all black with the red numbers, 21 on the outside of him. He has a little bit of some shiny red, but green, the flag for heat race. And our final heat race of the night, these guys go down in turn 1. Jason's going to lead this pack of hungry hounds, and Joey Reese down on the bottom side, number 62. He's going to try to drag race with 21 as he just hits the wall. And Jason Butterfield just gets slammed in the driver's side door. Now the 62's turn. He's on top of the 27. And Chaos has a suit in heat race number 3.
I'm surprised they did not call the yellow for that. That was half the field that was involved in that.
There was a lot of cars, man. For a five car heat race, there's one car on top of the other car. But Edwards, he's gonna try to scoot away with this win now. He has a 2-second gap over Ross. Ross is all by himself. And then Jason, he's rounding out there in 3rd place. Dale is 4th. And 5th and final spot is Joey.
Edward Fairness in the 21 car, he's your leader right now. When that wreck happened, he was thinking that somebody was next to him, and then he looked in his back mirror and he said, "Hey, where'd you guys go?"
Yeah,
there he goes.
He comes across the line for lap 5 of 8. I'll pull this replay up. Jason Butterfield is showing red up on my screen. Let me click on his name real quick. That all black number 93, the 21, he hits the outside wall, and the number 62s came hot down turns 3 and 4. I don't know if the 93 got a little bit too sideways and was checking up quite a bit, but anyways, he got slammed there in the driver's side door, and that's how the dominoes fell for right there.
I hope that wreck doesn't cause anybody to fight. I mean, that was definitely, I couldn't really tell if that was intentional, but I'm just hoping everybody will stay clean out there for the feature.
On board with Edward, number 21. Grabs a white flag, man, and his car looks pretty slick. That was a little bit of a right rear damage there on that quarter panel, but compared to some of these other guys, his car looks pretty brand new.
And there you go, your winner. Heat number 3, Edward Fairness in that 21 car.
Edward, Ross, Jason, Dale, and Joey. Brought that replay to you guys. I'm just a broadcaster, so I don't know whose fault or anything. Oh, heat race number 4, man. We do got one more heat race.
And we're going to save the best for last.
Susan says it's Farness. That's how you say his name, not Fairness.
Farness.
Yeah,
Fairness.
There's no I. No I in that guy.
I was saying Fairness, right? And you were you saying Fairness?
I think, dude, I always mess up last names. That's why I have their first and last name up there, so I have a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
So grid. For our last heat race, for sure, heat race number 4. Allied Pro late models. Go check them out on Facebook. If you guys would like to join this action. If you guys can't find them, shoot me a message. And I'll get you guys hooked up with Jonathan Wiley with the Mid-South Dirt Slingers, the sponsor here tonight. Go check them out on Facebook. Anthony Y. Scott from the state of New York, number 99. He'll be in 2nd place. Richard, 3rd. Donnie with Mid-South Dirt Slingers, number 19. He'll be in 4th. And Barbara, number 42 from the Mid-South, be rounding out the field. Check out some of these paint schemes. The 99 of Anthony Y. Scott has another Red Bull scheme. Jonathan Wiley running that all-white car with his with the race team logo there on the front hood and the quarter panels.
Great looking field of cars out here as we go. Lights are out. Everybody will transfer here to the feature. Last heat race. But don't count these guys out. Sometimes you got to save the best for last, and most of these heat races have been single filed. But you know, these guys could put on a whole different show than those heat races. So let's watch these guys come into 3 and 4 and go green.
They're stacked up, packed up. I'll get the grid off, make sure I'm in live mode, which I am. Jonathan, he's on the pole. Anthony Weiscott on the outside. He does not get a good jump, but Jonathan does. And here we go down into turn 1. Riding on board with Anthony Weiscott. He gets sideways down turns 1 and 2. Everyone kind of keeps it straight. Some way, somehow, they figure it out. Richard's going to grab third as of right now. And the 99 of Anthony Weiscott is still way up there next to the outside wall.
19 of Donnie is going to be running that bottom side, and 99 fell back there. He was running with him. The 99 car was running with the number 19 car, but now he is moving up in that third position, and the car on his outside got loose. The 99, or sorry, that is not the 99 car. That is the 16 car.
The 16 is now sitting there in third place. iRacing and Trading Paint sometimes do not like each other. Donnie, number 19, that pink machine down next to the inside wall, but Richard gets loose once again. He's going to drop another spot. Barbara going to go right on the outside in that Talladega Ricky Bobby paint scheme. Number 42 is now going to grab third place.
And we are spreading out here once again in this heat race. And taking a look at Richard, he is getting loose. He needs to figure out a different line coming into these turns.
It's getting pretty slick into that entrance of the corner. He gets a little loosey-goosey, and the Red Bull car of Anthony Weiscott has moved back 2 spots since the green flag has dropped. Started there in second place, now in fourth with lap 6 of 8 is complete.
Well, let's take a look back up front in the positions 1 and 2 cars. 116 of Jonathan Wiley going to be running second. The 19 on his bottom side, though. They're going to be coming into turns 1. Number 19 going to be out in front of him. That is Donnie Batiste, and he will thunder down the backstretch, and hey, he has taken the first position now.
Jonathan Wiley was all over his back bumper ending turns 3. Donnie goes down low side. Jonathan still sticks to the high side. White flag is going away for Donnie. Donnie sticks that thing right back onto the bottom side, and Jonathan Wiley going to try to hunt him down the backstretch.
Coming into turns 3 and 4, your checkered flag is going to be showing here. Let's see who gets it. The number 19 going to run that bottom side into the slick, and he comes across that checkered flag.
Jonathan Wiley, he sent it down there in the bottom side with the Mid-South Dirt Slingers logo there on the front hood. Teal blue rim covers, though, Jonathan Wiley. Teal blue rims.
You usually don't see that.
Now for the A main show, everyone makes it in for the Allied Pro Dirt Late Model League. Reading through some of these comments real quick. The Donald. Let's go, Jonathan Wiley. 116. Matthew Hobbs. Will you send it to me? I have no idea. Must be talking about someone else. Darren Rude, James, attaboy, Donnie. Donnie, you got some fans here in the comments sections. Same thing with Jonathan Wiley. You got the Donald. Getting ready for the A main, the Mac Daddy show for the Allied Pro Dirt Late Model League. The grid is up on our screen. These guys are rolling. Jack Weaver, Native Pride Racing, number 34 is on the pole. Nathan, number 5, he'll be in second. Edward, he'll be in third. Donnie, 4th. Travis, 5th. Colin, 6th. Ross, he'll be in 7th place. Jonathan Wiley, he'll be in 8th place. Nicholas, 9th. Corey Austin, 10th. Jason Butterfield, number 93 from New York, he'll be in 11th. Barbara, 12th. Nicholas, number 11, he'll be in 13th. Bryce, number 13, he'll be in 14th place. Dale, 15th. Anthony Weiscott, number 99, he'll be in 16th place. Michael, 17th. Colton, 18th. Joey, 19th. Richard and Mark's gonna round out the field in 20th and 21st place. I get the music off, the grid off. Camera angle set just right. The lights on this pace truck is off. He'll be coming off the track. These guys will be standing on the loud pedal for lap number 1 of this 50 lap A main, and Jack Weaver gets a good jump, puts that thing onto the bottom side, and then he's going to lead this pack of hounds down the backstretch.
We got a yellow. We got a yellow.
Yellow flag is out right when these guys coming across or coming off of turn 2. And I got 3, maybe 4 cars that are showing that have crashed. And we'll click on the first name and go from there. Jump on board with Bryce. Number 13. Blue and pink machine hits a wall. And then 99. He comes in hot. We'll watch it one more time. Green flag. Let's do this one. Jump right inside of the number 99 machine. Watch 13. Hits that outside wall. The 99, Phil was just checking up a little bit too much. He tried to slow down. 50 lap A main here at Volusia Speedway Park. It's a long A main race. It's going to be fun. Lots of action around this place as we've seen in the 4 heat races.
And something that could change up tonight's race is caution laps do not count. These guys will run a full 50 laps. Caution laps do not count. This track is definitely going to be slicking off here, Jake.
I'd really like to see if this iRacing update changes absolutely anything with a true 50 lap A main. We will see, though. Nathan, Jack, Donnie, Edward, and Colin rounding out the top 5. Lights on the pace truck are off. Checking out some of these paint schemes still. I'm always a sucker for some good paint schemes. One car just goes absolutely flying. Pull up blimp mode. TV number 1 getting ready to rock and roll. It's back on the loud pedal. Jack Weaver is a 21 there on the inside. He's going to get a good jump. He's going to be right there in second place. He's going to slide it up right in front of Nathan. Jack Weaver leading this field with Edward, Nathan, Donnie, and Colin all in the top 5. Everyone on the high side, a couple cars down on the bottom side, and we're 3 wide coming off the floor.
Jack Weaver's still leading this, but if you look at that number 5 car, he's going to run that bottom and slide up, and now he's on the inside of the 34. We got a yellow flag out here at Volusia.
That number 5 car, he was coming door to door. And we got a wreck under caution. Second caution of the night. Yellow flag waved, and let's jump on with Nicholas Ramsey. Number 11, but number 93, they're on his paint scheme of trading paints. Comes off a 4, hits that wall, and clips a quarter panel of, I think that was, I don't know who exactly clipped. But we can watch it again because I have the power. TV number 1, coming off a 4. Quarter speed. It's a 222 machine. Wrong place, wrong time, man. Hits the quarter panel. They both go synchronized spinning in the 13. Finishes off.
Looking at this replay, Jake, the number 11 car, Nicholas, just got loose coming out of 4. And that, like you said, the 222 was in the wrong place, wrong time. And unfortunately, that was because of the caution. Those 2 cars spinning out there.
Michael jumping on his board, man, or jumping on his car real quick. He has some pretty heavy front end damage, got some back end damage. Just got some bad racing luck for Michael, this 222 car. We're only on lap number 4.
Yeah, and I hate to see that for drivers in this sport. You know, they work really hard. Some unfortunately get put in the back, and they're working their way up, and that's just part of racing. You know, when you're behind everybody, you're sometimes the magnet for these wrecks. So again, I feel very bad for him, but unfortunately, that is you race, and that's one of the consequences for racing.
Sometimes you're just in the wrong spot, wrong time, but then other times, man, you're in the right spot at the right time. All right.
Oh yes, I've seen drivers, you know, start 13th, and everybody in front of them wrecks. They missed that wreck. They're first.
Back under green we go. Jack Weaver leading this field down in turns 1. Our new camera angle, and here we go. I thought thought I seen a car spinning, but we may be 3 wide. Jack Weaver, number 5 machine of Nathan's down on the bottom side. Edward there in the middle, and Jack Weaver still gonna lead this thing on lap number 5.
Number 34 gets loose coming into 1, and he is still sitting second. That number 5 car loving that bottom side, and he is a thunder down the back stretch. Number 5, and he is sitting in first, rubbing that bottom side, but don't count out the second place driver, the number 20. And we got a yellow.
Yellow flag on a wave. And man, Nathan, calm down on the bottom side, dude. You're flying.
He's really got the right setup on there. He did great in his heat race, and he's doing even better in the feature.
Here at Volusia Speedway, man, I thought usually when you dive it in that fast down to the bottom side, it's guaranteed you're sliding up next to the wall. But he's able to keep that thing right next to that inside wall, and he definitely found some grip.
He definitely did, and I think something else that might change tonight's race. I just got word from the race control. Restarts are now single file early in tonight's race.
That is early. Make it single file, but third caution, or this is our fourth caution of the night.
Drivers got to learn, not sound like a lot, but when caution laps don't count, that's a lot. You have plenty of time to come back and come to the front. Your car might not be good on the tacky track, but once it becomes slick, your car might be the fastest on that track. So you just got to wait and feel out your car. And maybe you can get to that front and win the race. But right now, it's just too early to be throwing sliders or any sort of stuff like that. You got to play it safe.
One thing I'm noticing, Kyle, is Jack Weaver is going to be our leader. Thought Nathan had the lead, but iRacing is going to score him there in second place. Not much that the admin or the race controller can do with that. So Jack Weaver, all green machine, number 34, is going to be our leader. Nathan second, Edward third, Donnie fourth, and Colin is going to round out the top 5.
Yep, and here, if you are in first, you have to complete a lap. And then when the caution comes out, you'll be in first, but you have to complete a lap to be in that position.
Very true.
The restart.
Very true. I forgot about that. The truck is off, and number 5 of Nathan, he was side by side with the number 21, and the 5, he just clips the wall there on the inside. We may have just jinxed him by talking about him, and we were trying to make it 4 wide with the number 92. He was trying to squeeze his way right there. And Jack Weaver's going to lead him off at turn 4.
Whole bunch of action going on here early in the feature here tonight. These top 2 are battling hard. Coming into lap number 8.
Jack going to hang it right there on the high side. Edward, he's going to put on the high side. And we got 2 cars spinning. We got a big wreck down there in turns 3 and 4. Caution's going to wave on lap number 8.
Very, very big flip for the number 15 car of Colin Bocus. Jake, let's get a replay on that.
Colin Bocus. Let me find his name. Here we go. I got Barbara showing red first. We'll jump on Colin, though. TV number 1. Colin number 15, or that 39 machine there on the inside door. And man, he does. He gets hit hard and just gracefully rolls right onto that roof. One more shot, though, real quick. Quarter speed going down the back stretch, D-shaped oval. And the number 92, I don't know if he was trying to diamond cut off the corner, but he was definitely coming down the track, and 39 was sending it down there on the bottom. Hits a side door. And the number 5 of Nathan, absolutely nowhere to go. Smashes his front end, and, well, you can just see from there, folks.
And that is going to put Colin out of tonight's race. It looks like that right front was completely broken. And that's going to put him out of tonight's race.
Sitting there on pit road. Checking up on some of these guys here in the back. Barbara, number 42, sitting back there in 16th. Apologize about that. Nicholas, number 15, or number 93, there on his shredding paints. Travis Beertzer, number 9, sitting back in 12th. Scoring tower's fixing itself. Richard, number 16. Wait for this thing to settle itself out. Sitting there third, Jason Butterfield. Sitting in 12th place, Bryce 11th, Joey 10th, Nicholas 9th, Michael 8th, Dell 7th, and unofficially real quick, our hard charger. It's gonna be Michael, the 222 machine. Sitting back there in 8th place, green flag waves, single file restart. Jack Weaver's leading this field down turns 1 and 2 once again.
Jack Weaver going to be running on that top side of the 1 and 2, the 21 on his bottom side of Edward Farness. Glad I said that right. And they're going to be thundering coming in to the front stretch. They are side by side there for a moment, but day 21 of Edward Farness is gained the lead.
He grabbed that lead down on the bottom side. Jack Weaver still sticking to that high side, though. He's trying to be dedicated, but here comes the number 5. Nathan has found that inside wall once again, and he's back on the move. Sitting there in the top 3 now.
Number 34 of Jack Weaver has had a battle for him for that second place position with the number 5 for basically this whole feature, and they are still battling out lap number 12.
Gonna jump right on board with Jack Weaver. Jump right in the gyro mode. See how much banking this place actually have.
We got a yellow flag car on its lid. Turns 2 there of Corey Austin on his lid.
Corey Austin, clicking on his name real quick, right where the leaders are coming. Will one of his buddies try to flip him over? That's the question. We'll see. We'll wait and see. He still hasn't grabbed that tow mode. Does he have a good buddy? And there we go. Someone tried to. Someone's trying to flip him over, but unsuccessfully. Now Red Bull car. I don't think he tried to, but he, oh no, now Corey Austin's on his side.
And they're looking at the replay, Jake. I'm not a race controller. I'm not an admin here, but the number 19 car looks like he dumped Corey Austin.
Got the replay just right now. Corey Austin, that orange machine. Quarter speed. Here comes the number 19, hot. Down turns 1 and 2. And yeah, he was coming with some speed. Down turns 1 and 2. Spins him. Hits that inside wall, and you gotta see exactly how he flips though. Man, he is right in that racing line too. Just probably the worst spot to just sit. The number 222 machine once again. And another accident, just kind of wrong spot, wrong time. Live mode, back to race mode. Jumping on board with our leader.
Edward Farness there, he has been running a great race, but look behind him, the 2 cars behind them, the number 5 of Nathan, I gotta give it to him, he's running a great race. He's made a couple mistakes, but man, he is on a rocket ship here tonight at Volusia.
Yeah, kind of a wild ride for Nathan there. He grabbed the lead, then he lost it under a yellow flag because they didn't complete a lap. Then he dropped back, I think 5th or maybe even outside the top 5, but now he's back to 2nd place. We'll see what he has for Edward Fairness, as they are all top 4, all on the bottom side, going down the back stretch. And Jonathan Wiley sitting in 4th place, and rounding out the top 5 is going to be Joey Reese.
These 2 are going to be battling once again, I think, here. Let's take that camera back up to the top 2 cars. The number 21, Edward Farness, and Nathan Waddle in that 5 car. They're going to be almost side by side here going into 3 and 4. That middle side is really, really slicking off. These guys are running the bottom, no problem. Must got the right setups on lap 15. Here we go.
21 sticks it right back down onto the bottom side. And number 5, Nathan, he kind of slides it up right off that inside wall, and he's going to lose a little bit of track position as a yellow flag is going to come out once again. And I got Richard showing red on my screen, trying to pull up blimp mode, see what we got. Don't really see no one.
We got a game of bumper cars there, Jake. They all got together.
Here's our replay of Richard. And man, he just got a huge stack right there in the middle of the pack. And yeah, straight up bumper cars. Got the Talladega night paint scheme of Ricky Bobby. Want to go fast. That was in it, and yeah, man, Richard just kind of got beat around like a ping pong ball. Three cars are out. 18th and 19th and 20th place. Corey Austin is showing blue up on my screen. I believe he may be a lap down. They try to catch the tail end of the field, but single file restart once again. Hard charger, though, unofficially, the hard charger. It's going to be Joey Reese there in the 62 machine, sitting in 5th place, rounding out the top 5. Jonathan Wiley's moved his way up to 4th place. But man, we may want to keep an eye out on this number 62 of Joey Reese.
I can't place a bet. I can't place money on anybody right now. This race is so early, and everybody's doing a great job up there up front and just racing clean and racing hard. And I don't have anybody who I think would absolutely 100% win this. Everybody has a little bit of a chance. And again, the yellow flag comes out. We are delayed. Looks like those wave lap drivers need to complete their lap before we can go green here.
Checking out the fastest lap time, Edward 17.2, a 5.8, our leader. Nathan there in 2nd place, just kind of scanning down real quick. I believe he's going to hold the 2nd fastest lap time with a 17.348, I believe that was. Oh, no, a 4.5. 17.345. Top speed for these machines here at Volusia Speedway. Now, that is their last lap time. It's showing 47 miles an hour. I was like, oh. They seem like they're going a lot faster than that. Lights on the pace truck are off, and we're going underway. Going green once again. Edward leading this thing. Nathan there in 2nd place. Jack 3rd. Jonathan Wiley 4th. Joey Reese is 5th, and looks like that bottom side all the way to that inside wall has plenty of grip to it.
Bottom side is really fast right now. As you see these top 5, 6 drivers, they're running that bottom side, and they're definitely showing that is the fast line here tonight at Volusia in the feature. 21 and the 5 almost bumped heads there, but they were able to 5 was able to fall back there of Nathan, and that 5 car, he fell back there, but he's going to come right back up. Lap 18. Here we go, guys.
Top 3 is pulling away just a slight bit with 122 miles an hour by Jack Weaver, sitting in 3rd place. One thing I'm noticing, though, man, that these guys are zooming in right there on the bottom line, but if you slide up just a little bit, you're right there in that slick, and you definitely don't get that drive off.
Absolutely. Let's look at this battle here between the 5 and the 34. That's Jack Weaver and that 34 and the number 5 of Nathan. They were battling there a moment ago, and I think they'll do it again coming out of 3 and 4. 5 gets into the slick. That's going to give 34 a chance to pass him on the outside, but is it going to happen? No, it's not going to happen. 34 are going to almost hit him in the back there. Number 5, again, in that 2nd place, he was able to cross him over and coming down the backstretch now.
5 got loose down turns 3 and 4 last time. He gets a little loose right there, jumping on board Jack Weaver. He's trying to squeeze his way in right between the wall and that car. And Jack Weaver's now going to try to hunt down Edward as he grabs 2nd place. And man, and Nathan, he just kind of slides up off that bottom wall, and now Nathan's going to try that high and scary side.
Let's take a look in the middle of the pack. Oh, well, really the middle of the pack. These position 5, 6, and 7 cars. That is the 116 of Jonathan Wiley hanging in that 5th position. These guys are battling hard for that top 5.
Jonathan Wiley's moved up 3 spots. Joey Reese has moved up 13 spots, and he has kind of fell right there in 6th place. Don't know if he's moved up since he back to green flag action as he hits the outside wall coming across the line. We have 2, 3 cars in it. An awful spot, and now we got more cars spinning. One guy does a 720. And everyone keeps it gets back under power. No one flips.
We are still wrecking under yellow, Jake. We are still wrecking under yellow.
Number 99 in the 00 car there on the backstretch. It looks like they got into it after the yellow flag. And, man, 1 lap. Oh, the 222 machine. He must have something broke. He just smashed the outside wall coming off the floor. And, yeah, he's going to pull that thing right into the pits. But man, those 3 cars, it was either 2 or 3 cars. They initially wrecked right into the entrance of turn 1, and they created the biggest roadblock.
Just wow is all I can say.
Half speed mode. We'll kind of speed it up just a little bit. But Joey Reese, man, I think we're jinxing people here tonight. Here he goes, coming off of turn 4, moved up 13 spots and smashes that outside wall in the 13. Had nowhere to go. Hits his back bumper. And then the triple two, man, once again. Dude, you are just in the wrong place, the wrong time all night tonight. And he hits the inside wall, and here comes another pack of cars. Just absolutely flying down in turns 1 and 2. And 27 kind of escaped the double zero. He's hard on the brakes trying to avoid these guys. And yeah, it looks like he's just kind of going to boot, scoot, and boogie right around him. Back to live mode, back to race mode. Looks like the 62 is going to get the EOL. Thanks for everyone for tuning in here tonight. Jim Dalton, what track are they at? They're at Volusia Speedway Park. Very fun track.
A little bit of info there, Jake, about Volusia here. It is in Florida, and it is a half-mile track. 4 turns, and the weather here right now is 78 degrees with a 2-mile-an-hour north wind. So a little bit of info there for you guys about this track.
Allied Pro late models. DA Main, the Mac Daddy, is right underway. After 4 heat races, we're under yellow once again here in the blimp mode. I think they got everything figured out. And the pace truck is in. We're going to wait for the green flag, and they're going to throw another yellow. And this pace truck, man, he is probably the most daredevil pace truck I've ever seen. I think he just went right through the inside wall.
I heard it. I was wondering what that was, and then I saw it.
Pace trucks, man, they just fly out onto the track.
The traction control on them things, they don't even get sideways going through the turns. It's almost like they're on a railroad track.
Man, that new off-road track that iRacing just added, that Cardone, or that's a dude, whatever track it is, something with a C. I've been seeing a lot of iRacing videos of that track with those trucks that jump. And man, that track seems crazy fun. Back underway we go. Jack Weaver leading this thing. Nathan's going to be in second. Travis third.
Got a great battle here for that top 5. Travis he's in that 9 car. Oh, bumper car is coming into turns 1 and 2. And we got a yellow 1.
Yellow.
Again. That was the caution flag was thrown by race control. So if Jake, I don't know if you'll be able to get a replay on that.
Yeah, I was a little hesitant on calling names. My scoring tower showing that someone else was in the lead besides the true leader. So I don't know if a wave around messed things up or not, but we're on lap 26 of 50, man. I was on an iRacing page, whatever iRacing page I was on. But anyways, this one guy makes videos of like cars that are not supposed to be on the track, and he had a dirt late model going around one of those dirt
Lucas Oil truck.
Yeah, those deals. I drove it one time. I was like, all right, I'm done with this. I can't do that. But anyways, yeah, man, he was jumping these dirt late models there at one of those tracks, man, and it was a really funny video to watch.
And that's what I love about iRacing. You can put NASCARs on dirt. You can put dirt cars on a road course. I mean, you can do whatever your heart desires, and sometimes it's fun. Really, sometimes I think it is.
Man, sometimes the stress that these league races can put on you, and the pressure, and all the practicing and setup tuning, and man, it can really bring, it can really put some stress on you, put a lot of pressure. But man, grabbing a dirt late model and just jumping it at some of these tracks, that's a way to have some fun.
Yeah, these guys, some of these leagues run very, very serious, and you guys might see this as just a video game, but for some guys out here, it can take up a lot of their lives because they take it so serious. Because you can actually win some real, a lot of cash off of some league races. You see some out there for $2,000 to win. People do that; they take it serious. So, again, a lot of pressure on some of these top drivers on this simulation.
Jack Weaver slowing down the field. All these guys were beating and banging already before they took the green flag. Jack Weaver down the bomb side, but here comes Edward there in the middle line. Middle line came out of nowhere, and they're going to drag race down the back stretch. The 21 is going to put it right there on the top shelf. Edward down on the bottom, and we're door to door, coming off a 4.
What a great battle there, but now going into 1 and 2, and the 34 hits the 21 of Edward, and he sends it right up the track, and we got another yellow.
21 got a little crossed up, got a little elbow there for the lead. Try to get that car turned right back around, but he was definitely in the slick. Talking about money races, got one coming up here on WhiskeyOval_TV. $200 to win. Dirt Street Stocks. You guys like to join that action? Go jump on my page, find that flyer that I posted. $200 to win, man. That's some, talk about some pressure.
Absolutely, and you gotta put money into it to win some money.
Some of these sim enthusiasts, man, I follow another Facebook page. I follow another iRacing Facebook page. It's Sim Rig something, man. And these dudes post the most ridiculous rigs. Thousands of dollars.
And if you fans ever heard of PRI here in Indianapolis, it's all about racing and all about cars. And if you've ever been, they have some of the greatest iRacing setups. They have chassis that are like sprint cars.